For me as a leader, safety is everything. In this business, safety culture is the basis by which we do everything. It's the foundation for how we deliver excellence. One of the hardest things we do is to establish a strong safety culture and ensure that all of the folks that work with LEMOINE embrace that culture. It takes a lot of hard work to have a true safety culture that's best of class. It has to be present from hiring employees to planning the work, to operating the work, to closing out the project, and studying ways to do it better the next time. A lot of it is planning. We don't leave it to chance as to how we build a safety program and the very specific mitigating controls that we implement on a project. And so that's a team effort.
Everything that you do has to revolve around safety. Whether you're going down the road and deciding whether to look at your phone, or you're working in a trench, or you're working on a high-rise building with people working over you, you always have to keep safety first.
One of the biggest challenges to our safety culture today has been the rate at which we've scaled in this business. With that comes a lot of hiring of new employees, bringing folks in from other organizations that may have poor safe work practices. For us, assessing what those habits are and really efficiently onboarding new employees into our safe work practices and our safety culture, which is really two different things. I mean, it takes a long time to build culture. You say the same thing over and over and over and over again until it kind of sticks. You repeat yourself a lot. We've also grown into new markets, into new industries where we ourselves have kind of had to learn and develop and adapt as we go. It's not that we're just saying, hey, look, we need to throw safety bodies at this problem, but it is in an effort to really kind of study those industries, study the new lines of work and the scopes of services that we're providing, to have safety professionals with boots on the ground to determine, how best to mitigate these new risks that we're kind of discovering in these new lines of work.
Safety is truly a culture here at LEMOINE. People are our greatest asset. No one should ever have to put their well-being, their health, their mental health at risk to accomplish anything at LEMOINE. It's critical that we maintain discipline and starting every approach with safety. In any business, conditions change. Certainly in our business, weather is a big factor, but the environments are always changing around us. It is most important that we exhibit leadership. Our leaders then go to the foundation of discipline, and that is when we focus the most, and that we put our most intense thinking, planning, and efforts towards creating an environment that is safe for everyone to operate in. Your life matters. Your life and the life of those around you matters more to us than any other thing that we're doing, and that we place that level of importance on every daily task, every activity that we're planning to do, that we're thinking about doing, and that when anyone who is coming to work at LEMOINE wakes up in the morning, that's at the forefront. How can I plan better around safety? How can I influence those around me to see the things that they may not see if I was not there? How can I get the people that I work with every day to work smarter?
Our stated purpose is to achieve excellence while enhancing the lives of all involved. We can't do that without a strong safety culture. We can't say that we're achieving excellence if we're not striving for excellence at every level of the business, every part of the business, every different scope within the business. Safety is certainly no exception. It's the most important.
Life is different than most safety programs at an organization, really because of how it was created. And unfortunately, life did not come about because of having success in safety. Life came about because of a very tragic incident that happened on our watch.
Life was initially developed because of the David Robichaux tragedy. 20 years ago, we're working on a job. We're probably 5 days away from finishing the job. We were in the punch list stage. David Robichaux came in that morning. Superintendent told him, "Hey, David, we have 18 items left on the punch list." Superintendent told him, "Finish item number 1, come back. I give you item number 2. So David was outside the building. He was parallel with the door in the scissor lift, about 16 foot in the air. He got up fully extended on the scissor lift to go do his 3 minutes worth of work on this touch-up paint. Inside the building, along comes an electrician. He did not open the man door next to door number 1 and look to see if door number 1 was clear. He just went over there and pushed the button. The force of that door moving up and out pushed the scissor lift over, and David didn't go home that day. His kids lost a father, his wife lost a husband, his parents lost a son, and we lost a good man. We knew we had to make some changes. You know, a group of us got together and said, we got to do better. We've got to do something different. You know, our people are our number one asset. We have to take care of our people. We can't let this happen again. We came up with a mission statement. Send everybody home at the end of each day. That's what life's mission was.
Instead of a series of rules that, quite frankly, keep people only focused on what's on paper and what's in front of them, life is more about how we go about doing our daily business at LEMOINE. People, whether they're our customers, whether they're our trade partners, and certainly our employees and our team members who voluntarily come to work here at LEMOINE and with LEMOINE, they are placing a great deal of trust, not only in LEMOINE as an organization, but in everyone that is working around them. Our business is incredibly diverse. It's a really exciting time to be part of LEMOINE, and we're doing things that many of us never dreamed we would be able to do for our customers and the communities that we serve. And I think it's inherent to that mindset of innovation and continuous improvement that our safety program be at the forefront. Our industry often portrays itself as putting safety first, but in reality, much of it is broken. And many job sites or disaster sites that a person may visit today, if you were judging it by even the most modest of standards, it would get a failing grade. And so at LEMOINE, what we want life to be is setting the standard and raising the bar around safety in all that we do, no matter what it is we're doing.
You know, we have the benefit of hindsight right now, and what LEMOINE did in this market beginning 20 years ago was unconventional. And we drew lines in the sand, and we made decisions as an organization that we are going to change not only the safety culture at LEMOINE, but in this industry. And we said, this is how we are going to operate from now on. And that's drove our thinking over the last 2 decades, and I'm confident that's going to drive our line of thinking for the next 20 or 30 years. like most businesses, we've embraced technology to a large degree. We have softwares and systems now that produce reporting that allow our field members to input data and produce reports showing us where the risk is prevalent on our job sites and throughout our business. We can look at safety statistics on a daily and weekly and monthly basis, and we see the results of what our culture has produced. But when I can call into weekly calls with every field supervisor in the organization on those calls and listen to the things that they're observing and listen to them sharing best practices with other teams that might be 4 states away, listen to them talking about lessons learned in terms of how they accomplished some risk mitigating, process on a project that may be similar to another one, that makes me extremely proud. That's when you know that it's getting there.
I think I'm most proud of what we've done to impact the industry and make the industry a better place to work, not only here at LEMOINE, but our trade partners. And you can even see others, trying to emulate LEMOINE and, up their game on safety. We've come a long way, but we're not where we want to be. It takes planning, and you can't get complacent. Once you push that button, it's never going to be the same. So keeping the focus on safety all the time, and what can we do to put people in the best position possible?
Leadership can come at any level. Anyone has the right and the power to affect safe operations. Anyone has the ability to stop progress or stop a work effort or an action because they believe something is safe or unsafe. What caused us to change was going through something really horrific. We fundamentally needed to change who we were and how we thought about safety. My belief is we didn't just change LEMOINE, we caused and maybe provoked other companies in our region to get better because we raised the standard of care.